Hey, hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
Hello.
to our show, Wrestling Battle US. My name is
Ouch.
Alex.
And Carla, of course.
Welcome to the news, the breaking news, the fallout
Breaking news,
news,
the Super
the
WWE.
people, the bad, the
The
good, and the
people.
in the middle.
What people? Oh, you mean the wrestling fans? Is that
Exactly.
what you meant to say?
The bad, the
The
good.
bad and the good? Yep. This is our Thursday live streaming, of course, like at 8 or 8:30 p.m. Just so you know, you're super welcome and super invited, my friend. We tend to do again everything related with WWE wrestling breaking news for what's going on during this week, pretty much. Okay, we know a lot of stuff is happening lately after Monday Night Raw, after SmackDown shows. So definitely, you're super welcome. Again, Alex, your ring announcer, Carla, your analyst. And in case you haven't subscribed yet, you are completely invited to go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notified for the upcoming live events. Everything, of course, is in the description down below. And also, if you want to get the, I would say, audio version of this post show, this type of live streaming of, breaking news, you can double check in the description down below in our podcast that's called Wrestle Splash Podcast. Another thing super important for you, my friend, you can double check in the description too what's going on with the latest, I would say, pay per views, live events, because everything is kind of changing, the schedules too, and where it's supposed to be, streaming. So definitely you can double check in the description down below. And of course, what a question. The live chat is open. So you can be part of the live chat with your questions, your hot takes for what we're about to talk about, and the actual breaking news as you see in the actual title. Yes, lamentably, I'm saying for my side, lamentably, it's happening. The chairman, why don't we start with the first one, right? The first highlight, it's 100% because we found the source. It's been everybody talking about it on Twitter, like 10 of sources, wrestling sources, I would say. According to WrestleUps, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, Turkey Alashkish, whatever name, I don't know, has announced that WrestleMania is headed to Saudi Arabia in 2027. This is confirmed.
Well,
like, what was
pretty
that?
good because next year in
What? No.
January 2026, it is the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. So we have to have WrestleMania as well. You have to guys understand that WWE has a partnership with Saudi Arabia. They have put a museum, a convention center in Saudi Arabia. Do you know Saudi Arabia is one of the richest countries in the world?
Yes.
So they have.
Yes, they are.
Crown Jewel was invented in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
So you guys remember the first Crown Jewel champion, the Crown Jewel women's champion, Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes, winning a title where it was full of diamonds. And they said those diamonds, that title could not come to the U.S. It has to stay in Saudi Arabia, inside a little glass thing box they have in the museum of the convention center in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
So they have a partnership with Saudi Arabia. So we're better off to do it WrestleMania over there. I know it's going to be a lot of people. I doubt a lot of people can go from here over there.
I'm sure about it that there's a lot of hate from people.
But it's going to be a full stadium. Seriously, I don't know where they're going to make it at because their arenas are not that. I don't know if they have a stadium. They should have a stadium over there because that's usually when they do WrestleMania is at. But this is the first time ever that WrestleMania is going to be out of the U.S. As was Royal Rumble is always inside the U.S. So this is the first time we're going to see Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia in January. Now they're saying WrestleMania in 2027. Wow. Same thing with WrestleMania next year. Next year, yeah. It's in Las Vegas. Straight 2 years straight in Las Vegas. That's never happened before. Every year is a different place for WrestleMania. Now they have to make it in the same place again. Supposedly it was going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Right. Kind of.
They canceled it because I guess something is happening and they can that day and they can't do it. So I say myself, how come they don't do a WrestleMania in Canada? They haven't done anything in Canada.
Have they done it
not in Canada?
Oh, not
They've done pay-per-views, but no Royal Rumble or WrestleMania.
Exactly.
If you're doing Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, let's do WrestleMania in Canada.
Exactly. Hi, Big Mob. Yes, I'm mad because we got to wake up early for WrestleMania. Yeah, in the UK. Oh,
Oh
yes.
yes.
Of course. It makes sense. I mean,
Well, don't get me wrong. For
mm-hmm,
us, it's not that early, but we still have to be afternoon. It's an afternoon show.
mm-hmm,
So the is going to
mm-hmm.
be at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon where we're at Eastern.
I think either way, everybody's
So
supposed to
it's
deal
not going to
with,
be a night show. It's going to
right.
be early show.
It looks like either way, every time they do this type of events and whatever
Exactly.
is related in the UK or whatever is
It's
related,
just like
mm-hmm,
Australia right now.
with
Next month,
Australia too.
it's going to come. Crown Jewel is going to be
Mm-hmm,
in Australia,
mm-hmm,
Argentina, Australia. We're not going to be able to do it, the streaming into nighttime.
right.
Why? Because where we're at, Australia, is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's sleeping where I'm at. Nobody's gonna wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make a show.
Well, my husband is sleeping.
Well, I can watch the show, but I can't be able to stream it. So we have to do the night
Right.
show.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are, but that's because of time of where the countries are at.
Correct.
So, but what are you
It
gonna
makes
do?
sense.
That's money, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what wrestling
And
does.
something that it really caught my attention is that if we talk in reality, because again, we're here in the US, okay, I understand for the rest of it, of the international wrestling fans, it's another deal. But I guess it's kind of like an insult right now. Nothing against them, but you could tell that right now a lot of people now knowing this whole change, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a challenge. I don't know if they will continue having the crazy type amount of ratings or on purpose they won't watch it like they tend to do it, because now you have to consider too that it's supposed to be on ESPN. So can you imagine if it's going to be 2027 having WrestleMania plus they are supposed to stream it on ESPN, meaning
Right.
of a lot of people probably, if they would not care, and I mean economically speaking, right, they would not purchase that ESPN application or who knows application type. That's one. Second, it's not going to be in the US like everybody's expecting to have something because it's WrestleMania. It's not, it's not
And the
Paris,
funny thing
Clash of
is,
Paris. It's not,
if it's WrestleMania,
it's WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is always
That's
a
it.
two-night show, Saturday and Sunday.
And
So
here's
that means it's gonna be 2 nights at WrestleMania.
that's a good point. It's supposed to be 2 nights. And if you're telling me that this is going to happen in Saudi Arabia, whatever is the case, I understand they have the museum, they have the best business deal ever, right? But let me tell you something, the amount of hot takes that right now in Twitter right now, it's exploding already. And I want to show you like two of those. It really caught my attention, but I wanted to share with you guys that you can let us know, of course, in the comment section. What do you think about this one so far? Because this is true, what people are saying right now. If you can read it, this one, the crowd is good. The
You
crowd
read it,
is
you read it,
well.
you read
One of the guys said in Twitter, of course, the crowd is good now, but man, this sucks for the women's wrestlers. They deserve all the love and support, and I doubt Saudi will provide that. And that's true.
You just have to wear
Lamentably,
all clothes together.
apart from wearing the clothes,
No sexy clothes.
no, but if you're telling me that
And
you're
normally
taking,
WrestleMania is
yeah,
where you wear the new outfits.
yeah, if
of the
you're
year.
telling me that you want to take like 10 or 15 ladies or women, whatever, first of all, it's gonna be inconvenient like all the time, super uncomfortable, like always. I can imagine, right?
Oh, you see it right
And
now, Royal Rumble.
mm-hmm,
It's 30 women in a Royal Rumble. It's gonna be 30 women in that Royal Rumble. They all
exactly.
have to have full clothes on. 30 women. So
It's too much. It's too much for my taste. That's one. Again, nothing against the culture, but if you want to bring it the best part of the WrestleMania moment, yes, it's true. I have to agree with it. And the other one, this guy he put TKO ruin WWE, especially during a peak time. What you think? Not really.
a peak time.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. You have to remember their TKOs, the owners.
Mm-hmm.
They do whatever they want. They have the money.
Exactly.
And why they want to put it ESPN is because they want to do a sports channel.
Right.
And they want to put everything on sports channel.
Right. And this guy,
So
he says, no, whatever. Why though? Come on now. They must have paid them mad money for that. I don't want to watch WrestleMania in another country and in another time zone. International man. WrestleMania is supposed to be an America thing, man. I understand Canada, but Saudi,
Um,
yeah, actually,
like I
yes.
said, they have a
Mm-hmm.
contract, they have a business
Mm-hmm.
partnership with Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
People say, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch it." You are gonna watch it because you like wrestling. It doesn't matter. You watch it.
That is so
People say
true.
no,
That's
but
so
if you
true.
like it, you're gonna watch it.
That is so
Just like
true.
ESPN, if you don't have the app and people are complaining about having the app, I know you're gonna get it because you want to watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
normal.
Yeah, that's normal,
But
actually.
okay, a lot of people won't do it because they don't have the money or their kids and their parents are not gonna pay
Yeah.
for it. But half of them that do work and do have the money, they will do it because that's what they like and they're gonna do it like that.
It's so true. But seriously talking, I don't know. Lately, it gets to be a little bit extra to the point that it's getting a little bit annoying. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's true. We have to agree. And I'm sure on Twitter, everybody's going to be, like talking about it and arguing about it, fighting each other in
Right.
the comments. But that's the way it is. The following highlight. Also, before we forget, the live chat is open. You can go ahead and be part of the live chat. Drop it in the comment section, of course. What do you think about this one? Your hot takes for a little bit of changes and WWE breaking news that we're sharing right now. So far, another highlight too. This was kind of funny. I'm not saying it's wrong. Related with Saraya, right? Before, well, Paige, right? She said with she had like an interview or something with Busted Up in Radio, and she opened up about her career, her health, and of course possibility of returning to WWE, because the reason is that practically she was reacting so much for what happened with AJ Lee. Now, AJ Lee has returned to the company, to WWE, and it's been game changer, of course. But I do love the idea what Paige, or Saraya, she was mentioning in this interview. Like, it looks like she's really interesting to go back and be part of the family.
Well, you have to understand that AJ Lee was the time of Paige together.
Mm-hmm.
When Paige came to WWE, she defeated AJ Lee for
Oh,
the
that
Divas
was the
Championship.
reason.
Like the movie they have, My Big
Yeah, yeah,
Family,
exactly.
my own
Yeah.
family, whatever you
Makes
call it.
sense. Mm-hmm.
It was not Selena Vega that you see in this
Mm-hmm.
movie. It's actually Paige
Exactly.
taking on AJ
Mm-hmm.
Lee, and she won it for that's her time. Soraya right now has a. I don't know if she has a contract with AEW or not. I don't know if she's taking some time off from
It
AEW.
looks like you told me she still has a contract,
She was.
but she wants to take some
She was
time
not
off.
released from WWE. She asked
Mm-hmm.
for her release because she wanted to leave. She had neck surgery, I think, and she came back to WWE after neck surgery, and WWE didn't want to put her in anything, so they put her as a backstage interviewer and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't have at that time any storyline for her.
Mm-hmm.
Months passed and she got sick of it. She wasn't doing anything. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna leave."
Yeah.
And they asked for a release, and she left to AEW. But
Exactly.
with this now, if she does come back and Triple H hires her, that would be nice. I would like to see Paige again in WWE.
Right. It's like most of the time, even though somebody wants to go back and do their thing again, it's not because they feel like coming back. It has to be according to the amount of fans that they are reacting to you, that they
Yeah.
see any feedback, how you connect. How was the actual case of this guy? What's his name? Our Truth. The same thing. It got all in desperation. All the fans, they were like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. How come you just got rid of Our Truth? Remember?
Right.
So the reaction of the fans when it's too much, right? And they see something that is missing, something that they should put back in WWE, that's when they start practically deciding for Triple H. I guess that was the case specifically what they were trying to do in the storyline of Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. At the
Right.
beginning, they were teasing, but they were just testing. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe in the creative, what they said is that, well, let's see what the fans are saying for real. Let's see if they start chanting or whatever, calling the names, and they were calling the name of AJ Lee. That was the reason that practically we have right now 100% AJ Lee in the main roster again. Because in case you didn't know, my friend, now AJ Lee has an actual contract,
Right.
which is multi-year contract, and apparently is supposed to be what, 3 or 5 years?
It was a 3-year contract.
Exactly. So it looks like the storyline, it actually fits Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins and everything now that is going on. I don't think that Paige right now fits, even if it's in 5 months. And I don't see it. I'm not saying I don't like the idea, but it looks like, she's open, like she would love to be part of it. What you think?
Yeah, of course. I'll be hopefully that I would like her to see her back.
Mm-hmm.
I would like her to see it back, but let's see how it does. I don't know what the
Yep.
contract right now with AEW is, but we have to
Yeah.
see what happens.
And that's kind of messed up because you were mentioning, I was asking my husband, he knows much more, of course. When you're supposed to get a contract like this, you still in it. Like, you're not supposed to leave the company because otherwise, what's the result?
Supposedly, you get a fine for
Mm-hmm.
leaving and breaking the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they do it, or you just have to ask for your release to see if they
Exactly.
give it to you.
But that happened too with what's her name? DMD, the doctor. Yeah, she asked for it, but she never had
She
it.
hasn't gotten it yet, so I
So
guess
that
they don't want to.
means
They don't want to
exactly.
release her yet.
It's not that what you decide, it's whatever they feel like, whatever is convenient, like you told me.
Right.
Correct? Yep, that's pretty much, of course. I mean, the following highlight, it's all about Rey Mysterio. We saw it in the media, and per what's his name? PW Insider, they said Rey Mysterio is very close to returning to the ring following his injury. He is expected to be at the Performance Center next week as part of his return process.
Oh, they're gonna just invite him to NXT for a night.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in NXT this Tuesday.
Oh,
Invite him.
got it.
Invite him. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna wrestle or not, but
Mm-hmm.
just invite him just to
Yeah.
shake up little
And
show
and
that
I'm
little
a
bit
little bit
for ratings.
right. I'm a little bit confused. What was the actual issue that he had? Because he got a surgery. So
knee
he got
surgery.
surgery. Yeah. Oh, a knee
Yeah,
surgery?
the knee surgery.
Got it. And it took a while, kind of like 5 months already.
Right.
Yeah. But I think at this point, I don't know. I'm not saying he's wrong, but Rey Mysterio, it looks like he's super like, oh my God, extra motivated, extra mentor and everything.
Right.
But I guess he should retire. I'm not saying he's
Nah,
wrong.
I get Rey Mysterio has his own thing still. He
You
still
think?
has
You think?
he still has.
But I don't see there's a space to put him right now. Like right now, talking about storylines. If you tell me Dominic, well, Dominic Mysterio
I
because
don't
it's
think he has
Dominic
a mind
Mysterio.
right, but I think right now he still has what he had.
You
He still has gases in his tank, like they say.
So that means
So,
if
yeah.
he comes back to the actual ring, he should be with who? In a storyline.
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you that.
That's a good
but,
question. That is a good question.
It would be good to
Because
see him
there's no
again.
more LWO practically. Not
back
like
and forth.
before.
Not
Yeah.
like before, but it's just back and forth with it. So
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, definitely you can like this video, of course. And if you want to get notified for the upcoming watch along this Friday, in case you didn't know, my friend, we're getting in the description down below. It says we're going to have a special watch along. Let's see if we can handle it. At 8 p.m. EDT, it will be SmackDown. 8 p.m. EDT watch along right here
tomorrow
on your
we
channel.
have SmackDown. We're gonna be from Brick, Virginia.
Mhm.
We're gonna be having SmackDown as always every Friday, 8 to 10
Mhm.
on USA. Tomorrow, following SmackDown, don't leave, stay tuned. At 10 p.m., we're gonna switch directly to YouTube. Everybody has
Mhm.
YouTube; you can watch it. It is Worlds Collide, pay-per-view for AAA. So at 10 o'clock after SmackDown, we're gonna switch directly to Worlds Collide. We're gonna be live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm gonna be in Las Vegas. My wife will be in Brick, Virginia for SmackDown. Las Vegas
Exactly.
for Worlds Collide. So it's gonna be a long show tomorrow night.
Yeah, so that's the reason that definitely you can stay with us. Who knows? Worlds Collide is bringing a little bit of
6
different
matches
changes.
right now.
Yeah, it's definitely something really cool right now what they're gonna do, and maybe it will finish until what 1 a.m.
Around there.
Kind of. The following highlight that it really caught my attention that I guess most of the people they couldn't watch it because they did it in the commercial break.
Right.
It was apparently AJ Styles. He did like a promo. Remember what I was mentioning? And he was referring like somebody does not want to see him here. Like he was trying to send kind of like a message, but we are not sure about it. A lot of people in the media too, they were saying that he's teasing kind of his retirement.
Last time he talked, he said he had a long
Mm-hmm.
time to go. He had about 3 more years to go.
Right.
So he's 48 years old right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I still think he has what he had. He still has it a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. But last time he talked, like I said, about a few months ago, he said he had 3 more years to go. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I think he still has a little bit to become champion again for one more time.
Because if you take a look right now, the storyline apparently it looks like Dominic Mysterio he's done with the Intercontinental Championship, giving somebody else's chances. So it could be again, it could be whoever, Penta, it could be AJ Styles, it could be anybody's. I guess it's done for AJ Styles. What
I
do
don't
you
know if they're
think
gonna give him another shot,
for
but
this title again?
I don't know. But like I said, he still has it in him, so I can still see him as champion again.
Yeah, that's so true.
So
The following one, it's all about NXT highlight, of course. This is what happened last Tuesday, and it was a great show to watch. Of course, also you can be part of the next NXT watch along next Tuesday because we tend to do only for selected days.
yeah, next Tuesday, ladies and men,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna come back to Winter Park, where it used to be
Mm-hmm.
at the first start from the Full Sails University. It is the
Mm-hmm.
homecoming for Winter Park for NXT this Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. on the CW. So join us. We'll be streaming it this
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday night.
And this is the highlight, pretty much.
So I guess the winners, there was a triple threat
Mm-hmm.
match for the tag team titles. Easy
Yep.
Theme, Tate and Paxley getting the
Mm-hmm.
victory. Have a shot against the tag team champions of Charlotte
Yep.
Flair and Alexa Bliss. Now, we don't know when this match can happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to happen at the pay-per-view WrestlePalooza,
They
but
no, they never mention it that it's supposed to be on NXT No Mercy though.
or it can be a No Mercy, but I haven't said anything yet.
They have not mentioned it at all, which is something I'm not saying it's wrong.
But it will be nice if there's not going to be a
Mhm.
WrestlePalooza. I think it should be a No Mercy.
It should be a No Mercy. It should be No Mercy.
So we'll see how it goes
Mhm.
there on those
But on
two.
that one, if you take a look, did you realize that it's been a while, kind of, that the main roster, of course, they were having the tag team championship, right?
Right.
This is the only type of title that is supposed to go anywhere and get
Yeah.
rotated.
Because usually they
Mhm.
had an NXT tag team titles before.
Right.
The last champions were Shayna Baszler, who's not with us anymore, and Ronda Rousey as well is not with the
Mhm.
company either. So um, I don't know what happened to it. Supposedly they were gonna bring in the NXT tag team titles for the women back, as well. They're planning to have cruiserweight for the women's champion also for NXT.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, they
Really?
said they're
Where do
gonna
you
put,
see
no,
it?
not the cruiserweight, the European Women's Championship.
Yeah.
They said in media that they said they were going to bring the NXT tag team titles. I don't know why they got rid of the NXT tag team titles. They
Yeah.
have enough women in NXT to become tag team
Oh,
champions.
they have too many wrestlers.
So I don't know why.
Mhm.
That's why they're making the tag team titles for the women all over the place on all
Mhm.
brands.
Yeah.
So I would like to have the NXT titles
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
but we have to see what happens.
Yeah. I think at this point it looks like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They're doing an amazing job. Although now you see Charlotte Flair, I'm not saying she has come back with the injury or whatever it is in her knee, but apparently she's kind of hurt. I don't know until what point.
Nah, she's fine. It's just
Yeah,
those her
uh-huh.
knees. Probably she's twisted her leg or something like that.
But you think
But
this is
she's
gonna
fine.
be a little
No,
bit
she
too
would have
much?
been out of the injury list.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So no, but she's fine.
Yep.
She's fine.
Followed by the
Well,
huge
NXT is gonna
coming
be
back.
a huge
Mhm.
matches this Tuesday for
Mhm.
NXT's homecoming. We first have with the NXT champion
Yep.
Obafemi and Ricky Saints, who will be facing each other at No Mercy for the
Mhm.
NXT championship. There will be Grayson Waller will be returning to NXT for the Grayson Waller show
Yep.
with those two as their guests.
Oh, and it's been a while we haven't seen Grace.
Our main event
Yeah.
will be a 6-woman tag team match. It will be Fatal
Yeah.
Influence taking on the returning Stephanie VAQUER, the women's champion of
Mhm.
SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton, and Rhea Ripley in
Yeah.
a 6-woman tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the main event for Homecoming NXT this Tuesday. So,
Yeah.
and more matches to be decided. And I guess for Homecoming, it's going to be really good this Tuesday.
Yeah, but something that it really caught my attention, like we were watching the NXT show, the way they put the a little bit of promo thing, whatever it is that JC Jane was doing, right?
Right.
When she was saying like, "Oh my God, I am the two what was it? two dual champion, whatever, on NXT,
Right.
two title champion, whatever.
Stephanie Baker is doing the same thing.
Exactly. And then, because she was bragging about it, then suddenly we got the former champions of NXT coming and interrupting the actual show, which it was VAQUER, Stephanie VAQUER, and after that, Tiffany
Stratton, and then Rhea Ripley.
And then Rhea Ripley. I think this huge coming back, it's going to be so interesting. The match that is about to happen the next Tuesday, it'll be so exciting to the point that definitely we're going to be reacting to it. And if you take a look, it's the first time ever that the three of them are teaming up. Are going to team up, and I don't know. I thought for a moment when JC Jane, she was complaining about it because she was actually complaining with the rest of the girls. I thought that Fallon Henley was going to say something and then she was going to turn on her. And practically, yes, we got divided.
we got
fatal influence divided. It did not happen.
They're still there.
I wanted to see it so bad. I think at a certain moment, and No Mercy, wait, JC Jane, is she putting the title on the line? Yeah.
She takes on Lola Vice for the Women's Championship.
I have a huge feeling that maybe they could do a huge change finally, and then we got the division of Fatal Influence finally. I have a feeling. Lola Vice, she deserves a lot right now. She has done a lot of stuff lately, and she's even going to be part of the Worlds Collide tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's huge, The following highlight, it's going to be, I'm going to say it like this, Twitter, like always, like crazy, is everywhere saying that the breaking news is that Cody Rhodes returns at WrestlePalooza. This happened, apparently, Pat McAfee was giving like an interview to Triple H. And Triple H, he was like, they were asking him.
The title's going to be on the line. Right. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
What I'm saying is
it's just not official. We're probably going to hear it tomorrow night.
Exactly. It looks like Pat McAfee was asking him for spoilers or something.
So tomorrow probably we're going to hear it, but it's actually, it's already, probably just already due. It's already done.
Did you find it on the list?
It's practically on the list, you can say.
It has
it's
like
not
a
official.
Website.
It's not official, but practically they have the picture ready that's going to happen and all this and that. So
and rumors.
Exactly.
So for the ones that probably you haven't heard of it, we do have a total of how many matches confirmed for WrestlePalooza?
4 matches.
You got
Women's World Championship on the line. Stephanie VAQUER versus Io Sky. You got Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins against CM Punk and AJ Lee. You got John Cena versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
And that's about it so far. So it's actually 4. Yeah, those 4.
Yeah, those 4. Which is huge because, like we were talking, this is...
Oh, sorry. One more. 5 matches. The Usos taking on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team match. Exactly. So that's already got 5 matches.
But if you take a look, this is going to be a huge event. It's considered kind of like a WrestleMania thing because it's supposed to be for the first time ever on ESPN. It's supposed to be in the first time ever extra charged, I would say,
exactly.
For the ones that they were so comfortable with Peacock. Oh, breaking news too. You told me, right? You saw it in the TV. Peacock is supposed to be only for NXT.
Oh, NXT for right now. That's what I saw. I'm not sure if it's true or not. They haven't mentioned it yet. They're only saying ESPN for only pay-per-views to the main roster, Raw and Smackdown. But NXT looks like it's still going to be on Peacock for the pay-per-views. So if it's like that, we hopefully see Peacock only for NXT and Saturday night's main event.
But you know what?
Pay-per-views will be on ESPN.
I think they've done that on purpose so you won't get disconnected of your Peacock.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, you have to understand that Peacock also has the old pay-per-views from the past. You got shows from the past, so you still have what's going on Peacock. You still can watch it. So
yeah, it makes sense. It's kind of funny though. And the following highlight, it'll be the preview of SmackDown.
Well, SmackDown,
tomorrow.
You got returning Brock Lesnar. Jade Cargill takes on the champion Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. And Drew McIntyre takes on head-to-head against Randy Orton, which I would say Cody Rhodes would be in the house for that one.
You think?
I would assume
He's coming back on that one.
That's what it says.
I guess he took enough time off or whatever it is. We understand that he was getting, the whole thing with the new baby
Right.
and whatever is the case. But what about this one and your prediction? Because I understand that Tiffany Stratton, it's been a while that she has not put her title on the line.
What do you mean it was? Just last month?
Yeah. No. With who?
With Jay Cargill.
She did?
Yeah.
At a Smack? No, well, that wasn't a paper. I'm saying here in the show.
No, SmackDown, no. But we'll see how a rematch from the last pay-per-view, SummerSlam. So let's see what happens.
If Jay Cargill, for whatever reason, I don't know how. Hi, Patrick. Patrick,
hey, Patrick, what's going on?
Yep. If for whatever reason Jay Cargill, I don't know, if she wins miraculously, that's going to be weird. I'm not saying wrong, but weird. What are the chances?
We'll see how it goes in that one.
So you would love to see Tiffany
I'm not saying
Stratton?
Prediction there until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well,
I would love to see Tiffany.
We'll see.
Tiffany retaining still.
I have no predictions for that now.
Yeah. No. But this one, it'll be super weird because, I don't know, sometimes in the middle of the show, like it's Raw or SmackDown, they do changes just like this. We saw Io Sky winning for once already. We saw Tiffany Stratton cashing in on Nia Jax at a SmackDown show. So what tells you that this can happen tomorrow? We don't know. You can let us know in the comment section, of course, what do you think about this one so far? These were pretty much everything related with WWE breaking news for what happened this week specifically. Every week we tend to do it. So, every week practically Raw and SmackDown, different highlights and different breaking news. You know how it is. You can let us know in the comment section. What do you think about this one so far? Friday is for WWE. Exactly. Yep. So huge reminder. You want to add something?
No. We'll see you tomorrow night. Remember.
Yep.
SmackDown
tomorrow.
8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, YouTube for Worlds Collide.
Yep. So everything is in the description down below for all the pay-per-views. In case you didn't know the changes now, no more Peacock. A lot of changes with ESPN. So you can double check it in the description down below. Hey, Tyler, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Tyler?
Yep. So we see you in the next one tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Good night, everybody.
Yep. Thanks again.